Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at KIPS Bay, Boys and Girls Club, Coudert Clubhouse. Today, special podcast from our beautiful new kitchen. And we have a special guest with the new kitchen. So we're here. We're going to talk to the chef a little bit about the new program coming in and about ceremony and opening ceremony and all that. So my name is Mr. Ish. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Chef Evie.
Chef Evie, welcome back. You've been here before. Let me give you a little clap. That's my audience. The audience is over there. You don't see them, but they're here. Welcome back. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
It seems like so long from the summertime, right?
Yeah, it feels long.
It feels like a long time. So we're back. Program is about to start. Just give the people a little bit of idea what we're gonna do in this new kitchen.
So we're going to do a lot of fun stuff. Definitely cooking is part of it.
I'll do some eating. If you do cooking, I'll do some eating.
And eating definitely has to come with it.
Okay.
So cooking, eating, learning,
That's the key.
experimenting, and some gardening too. We'll plant
Yeah,
some
we have
herbs
to.
and some things here too.
I always wanted to do herbs. There's a lot of sunlight coming in here, so we should have a little box of herbs or something.
It's a perfect kitchen for that.
And I think we're also going to try again in the summertime with the garden across the street. When we have enough time, we'll schedule it with them and have the kids plant outside and stuff like that. So that'll be a lot of fun when we get to do that.
That's the plan.
But definitely teaching them a lot about nutrition. And it's sad. I just walked in here and there was kids trying to walk into your kitchen with McDonald's, and I know you stopped them. So, we need to teach them to eat a little better. And myself, I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna be up here. I guess taking pictures and doing videos for you and stuff, and learning myself on how to better my diet. Could you give me something I could start off with? Eat more vegetables.
I always ask people, what do you like to eat? And then I'll take it from there. So tell me what you
All right,
like
well, I'm
eating.
Spanish, so, I'm Spanish. I like my rice and beans.
Nothing wrong with that, by the
Okay,
way.
rice and beans
So
is
keep
good.
it up.
No problem with that. I guess it's portioned, right?
It's portion most of the time, yes.
Okay, I know
And
portion.
also, we want to season things that are not too heavy in salt and too much
But I guess adobo and all that has salt,
processed.
right?
A lot, yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But we got to learn, that's why we're here. We got
Yeah.
to learn how to season things with like garlic and onions.
I do a lot of air frying though.
That's good.
That's my new
Yeah,
thing.
it's
For
better
the
than
last
deep
couple of
fried.
years, I burn them out because I do so much air frying. So almost every year I get a new air fryer. I got a new one now. It's really nice, and we just did some ribs in there. Really good. Air frying ribs is good.
Wow.
So we're trying to avoid all the greasy stuff.
Yeah.
I
I have one at home.
That's one of
also.
those.
It's pretty good.
I know what I don't eat is a lot of vegetables. I guess that's my issue.
Are there any vegetables that you like?
Yes, and I told my wife spinach. You could give me spinach and salad every day, and I'm fine with it. I don't like broccoli. There's certain things I don't like. So, but this podcast is not about me. This is about I want you to help me, but maybe I need to make a little appointment with you and do a little session or something.
Well, you'll know as we go along with the program and we do different recipes. We'll share the recipes with you.
Thank you. I'll share my wife is Polish too, so we have some Polish dishes that I can share with you.
Yum.
So
Cool.
those are pretty good. You ever had a what they call that? I forgot that. Well, you ever had kibasi?
I'm not
Kibasi is
sure.
like a sausage. It's like a Polish sausage.
Oh, definitely. I must.
You must have had that. They're probably chorizo or
Yeah.
something. It's similar to that, but it's a
Once
Polish
it said
one.
sausage,
And then they have pierogies. Pierogies are like they're almost like dumplings, almost like a ravioli, but you could put different ingredients in there. So her mother puts like blueberries and a little bit of cheese, and you could fry them or steam them. So they're really good.
So you can put fruits in there.
You could put fruits. You could put just potato. You could put sauerkraut. Like you could put you could stuff it with different things. So that's pretty interesting.
Sounds good.
I really love this kitchen. I wish I had it in my house. It's a really beautiful place. I know we did the ribbon cutting. What, about 2 months ago? 2 or 3
Maybe a
months
little
ago.
longer. I think it was. Was it? I think it was
wasn't
before the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was really nice. You have all the big shots over here. You have Mr. Dan over here, Mr. Dan Contero. You had a congressperson here. You have yourself, the chefs, the different departments, the different people that helped us build this place. The architect was here. A lot took to make this kitchen. I've been here for 10 years, and this used to be a storage area.
Yeah.
And when I look at it now, I'm like, I can't believe that we used to store so much stuff in here, and now it's a proper kitchen. So it's really nice to see how that changed, and also how the kids are now being exposed to this kitchen. They walk in and they're like, oh, something's gonna happen in this. Something fresh is gonna happen. Something different. So when you have a different program, they're kind of eager to be in your class. So we got to use that to your benefit and to our benefit, and teach them little things. Teach them how drink more water and all that stuff.
Yeah, once they walk into the kitchen, they're just like, wow.
Yeah.
Always, even if they've been in the kitchen already, they want to take it home. They think about their moms, which is really sweet.
I also think that we did we had the parents come. Remember we had the parents come, and the parents were like overwhelmed. They were like, if I had this kitchen, and I think that we're gonna do a lot of programs like that, especially like maybe when teen night happens, that we could have parents come in here and have them exposed to different recipes and different techniques and stuff like that. I think that we could start with the kids and then eventually graduate to parents and stuff like that, and even staff members, and we could all learn from here, which is I guess the goal, is to teach and to improve our neighborhood and what basically what we're eating. Hopefully, take these bodegas out of control.
Well, bring more options to the bodegas, I think.
Okay, that's true.
I
I don't think the bodega is going to change its patelito policy.
Well, we changed that. That's the thing. We changed that. We are the one who get to consume things, and
That's
I think
true.
that once we start getting more educated about things and experience different things, because sometimes education, can only go that far. Like, don't we always,
That's true.
we know what we need to do.
Yeah, we just
so
don't
we
do
do
it.
it, right?
Yeah.
So it's experience, getting
one that does
exposed to
that.
things, and then demanding things, like going to the bodegas and saying, "Hey, do you sell such and such?" No, but I think that if enough people ask for it, they might make it available.
I mean, that's how they start all these big, what's it, the Trader Joe's in different places,
Yeah.
and these places where they have like what they call that food again?
Talking about like a
Organic,
supermarket?
like when they do organic stuff
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That comes from demand. If you say I want organic chicken or I want organic this, and people keep demanding it, the supermarkets will change because they have to change with the people that
Exactly.
are in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
it's
that'll
business.
be a good thing to learn from, and to learn what's the difference between organic and just regular, regular grown stuff.
Yeah. And what are the things that are worth getting organic more than anything else? Everything used to be organic before,
That's
right?
true.
But there are things that, now we pay more for organics, which is another, thing. But there are some things that are really worth getting organic because they might absorb more of the pesticide. Others don't really matter. So what are the things that are really worth,
I have a
buying
question for you.
organic for?
I'm going
Yeah.
back to my personal. So do you think that it's good to get, like, let's say, organic blueberries? We go to pick the berries in these farms, and then I take them and I freeze them, and
That is
then
a very good way of
okay, all right,
getting
well,
things. Yeah. So
I do that. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, when things are in season, they have better price and they taste better, right?
That's true. I think they kind of seem bigger too.
Yeah. So getting things that are cheaper in season and freezing them, it's a great way of saving and also having it, available at home. And then when it's out of season, it costs more, but you already have some at home.
But I already
so-
have some at
yeah.
home. Because I was trying to figure out how long that, like we went picking, I think it was towards the end of the summer where I go camping at. And let's say we picked 10 pounds of blueberries. There's no way I'm going to eat 10 pounds of blueberries.
That's a lot.
But we ate some. And then, the girls eat some, I guess regularly. But we still have a lot frozen. But it's like, 3 or 4 months later, is it still okay for us to have, those organic berries there?
Yeah, I mean, I think things for the most part, 3-4 months are a good, time in the freezer. But you also get to know once it's been like over 4 months and
Yeah,
if you
I
taste
mean-
it and still tastes good. Then
I mean,
it should
if
be
they look a
fine.
little brown and bitter, then that's his
Yeah.
time limit.
Freezing them definitely, gives you a lot more extra time on them. But that doesn't mean that it's indefinite, not because it's frozen.
Now
it's
the
indefinite.
opposite. I'll give you another question. How about the total opposite? Let's say when you go to the supermarket and you buy frozen stuff, is it better than the can?
Good question. So it also depends on what. There are things that are definitely worth getting frozen. Because it's the same thing that we're talking about seasonality things. Like when things are in season, they taste better. They're ripest. So for frozen, especially fruits, that's usually how it works. They're picked when they're ripest, best flavor. And we can tell sometimes if you taste something that is like a frozen berry that you brought at the supermarket, tastes better usually than the one that you
just
fresh,
right there.
that is out of season. So yes, for many things that are frozen, definitely better. And I would say frozen is better than canned. If you got it.
Because I'll tell you this much: my grandmother, she used to buy the dry beans, and that was her thing. She like soaked the beans and did everything to these beans. So by the time I ate them, I think I enjoyed them more because there was a process to it, as opposed to opening a can and putting them in the thing.
Tastes so much better.
So I think that maybe because I saw her soaking the beans and then an hour later, it's like another process of it. So it kind of made it was appreciated. It also made the beans like she made these with love. Like it took her 3 hours to get this dish done. So you better eat the beans. Like if she puts them on the rice, you better eat them because she took a long time to make them.
So I'll tell you a little bit about beans. I love beans, and I feed my little girl beans and lentils regularly because they're so nutritious. Recently, less than a month ago, I went to this event at one of the Google buildings where they had these like top chefs that are like, impacting food throughout the world, because there's always this question about making things available and healthy food for everybody. So beans was like the things that they were showcasing because they're very healthy. They have a lot of protein, especially for people that don't eat animal protein or maybe don't have as much access. And they are not expensive. So, and most people eat it regardless of like their culture.
That's true.
So there is this thing that we're going to be seeing a lot more about beans, and I'm super excited about that because there's so many things also that could be made, and there's so many different type of beans.
And that's definitely true. There's black beans, red beans, pink beans. There's a whole bunch of type of beans. You could put them in a salad. My little one loves beans, and then my older one doesn't. And it's kind of weird, but my little one would not eat rice without beans. So she doesn't care. If you give her regular rice, she'll be like, Daddy, I need beans.
Where's the beans?
Yeah, so sometimes I have to, get dressed and go downstairs and get a can and make some beans for her, but she would not eat her rice without her beans. So
so it's a perfect
she's as Puerto Rican as you could get. But my older one is like, I'll eat the rice like that. And she boils it up and makes it like almost like the steamed rice, like for the sushi, or she just makes like little balls and she eats it like that.
That's amazing. Yeah. Good.
Kids are, they're exposed to a lot, so it's good that they even try things like that. So that's pretty good. It's fun to see them try new things. Yeah. The mother tries. I can't tell you I do because I'm not in charge of that department.
As a mom, I think nothing makes us happier than seeing our kids eating. So
yeah, our mom will eat anything. Like they so the culture of Polish culture, they eat like a whole bunch of type of vegetables, and my girls are getting more exposed to that. So my wife is doing a good job of that.
Good.
I will give you a little clap, sweetheart. But this podcast is not about you. This podcast is about us.
Well, you're definitely giving her the credit.
Yeah, I'll give you the credit. If you listen to the podcast, I'll give you the credit. You can see it. She keeps me healthy, or at least tries to. We're gonna eventually make this like into a little show and stuff like that, and really expose people to recipes and to the kids cooking. And I know we have a lot of ideas that we're gonna try to do this year, especially as you start coming more regularly. I'm 2 doors behind you, so hopefully we'll get this. We'll come up with a title and a little jingle for your show and all that. Yeah, we're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it real nice.
Yes,
I'll do it real nice for you. This is just an introduction to the chef and to the kitchen. As you can see behind us, it looks pretty. Space. But we'll throw up some pictures and the kids having a good time here, and just listen to the podcast and look forward to us coming back and doing a little show for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef Evie, and I see you whenever I smell something good. I'm gonna come over here.
Thank you. Yes.
And like I said, I'm only 2 doors down. So save a plate for Mr. Ish. He'll be around.
Always.
Okay. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Check 1 2 1 2 check.
This is so
All right, we're out of here. I forgot to play my Puerto Rico for you.